Hello everyone. Now we're going to talk about Krathwohl's affective domain. So what is this all about? So its role is to identify, understand, and develop growth in learning experiences for the students to apply their learning in a emotional level. So we have here the 5 levels and is represented by a triangle. First is receiving, then responding, valuing, organization, and characterization. So the basic level starts from the bottom to the advanced level and reaching the top, which is characterization. So when we teach learners, we expect them to first receive, right? And then respond to it through actively participating in the class, and then start valuing it and organizing it in their mind, and lastly, to build their own character. So affective is demonstrated by behaviors or effectively deals with matter emotionally. So let's study each level. So first level is receiving. So what is receiving? So receiving is simply the student's willingness to attend particular phenomena of stimuli. In this level, the learner will attend a learning session wherein they're going to pay attention and be attentive for them to be aware to the existence of a certain information. For example, you're going to introduce the topic and you're going to discuss it with the class. Example is discussing the figures of speech and how to use it in constructing sentences. Next is responding. So what is responding really is? So this is the second level and it involves active participation on the part of the students. So for this level, the students will be able to respond or react to the knowledge that is being imparted. So they may voluntarily participate on what is being discussed by sharing insights with their classmates. For example, after discussing the figures of speech, you can ask the students to construct sentences that is grammatically correct. Maybe it can be done individually or by group. So this may serve as a recitation or a practice for them to be trained. Next is valuing. So valuing is concerned with the worth or value a student attaches to a particular object, phenomenon, or behavior. So the students here will demonstrate commitment to certain values and willing to take it to the next level. So they accept the idea that is integrated in the class. For example, is that letting the students to practice or make an advocacy paper to raise awareness on the social issues that is being experienced in the Philippines. Another one is giving activities that will enhance their skills, that will improve their vocabulary, as well as in constructing sentences, in speaking, and in written activities. Next level is organization. So what is organization? This is concerned with bringing together different values, resolving conflicts between them, and beginning the building of an internally consistent value system. The learner here will now prioritize the different values that can be used to resolve conflict that they may encounter in different situations. A person in this level not only prioritize it to his or herself, but prioritize it to the other people. For example, is that the learner may identify the advantages of learning English or the parts of speech wherein they use this in communicating with other people. The last level is characterization. Yeah, characterization by a value or value set. So this means that an individual has a value system that has controlled his or her behavior for a sufficiently long time for him or her to develop a characteristic lifestyle. For this level, the learner will completely internalize his or her learned values and be able to exercise and demonstrate it in different situations. For example, you may ask your student to perform role play or drama in front of their classmates or in other audiences. Another one is letting them write a letter. For example, is a letter of application. So with this, it will train them to use this skill in applying job in the future. So to sum it up and for us to remember the 5 levels of Krathwohl's affective domain, we have to remember that when we say receiving, this is the acceptance of knowledge. Responding is to be responsive, and then you're going to value it and organize it in your mind, and then let it become a part of you, which is characterization. So that's all for Krathwohl's affective domain.